We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. If you're not already, make sure that you're following us over on Instagram and TikTok. In addition to posting some of our favorite break hits, we post a ton of player content, informational videos about upcoming hobby products, and other fun stuff that you'll be missing out on by not following us there. Our handle is @RealBreaksLive on both platforms, so give us a follow so you can stay connected with us in between breaks. And if you ever have an idea for content you'd like to see, or a question that you'd like us to ask a player, just shoot us a message and we may be able to incorporate that into a future video.
Howdy everybody, Jake Russ here, Real Sports Cards. We're going to do some college football in just a second, but I'm starting off with a random. We're doing a random for Mega Evolutions, not $59 Pokemon mixer. We got our 10 people here, 10 entries. D Twizzy starts off. Super Mario closes this out. Gonna roll the die, need 4 or higher. 7. Final round, Super Mario up top, Stumpy Dave on the bottom. Corresponds to Dark Through Water. Save that. Save this. And that is going to come up next. Get everything back into order, and we'll do some ripping of football. Thanks for getting this filled up. Get everything back in the right spots now. That's there, that's there, that's there. So this is Bowman Chrome U football number 6 hobby full case PY2. We got 12 boxes in our hobby case here, and we are ready to rip. Two autographs per box. Oh, a lot of little packs in this, huh? That's why Tom got a pack ripper earlier. So, like I said, we're full on the next one. That's Pokemon. The break after that, ooh, a little Fernando Mendoza on the back there. We like him. 16 left in Topps Basketball Jumbo. 22 movies left in the Disney Sapphire and Mint mixer. And then looks like Absolute Football. That's the last team in a cart. So that one will be possibly full soon. So only 3 breaks left open for tonight, looks like. Basketball, Disney. Actually, just 2. Basketball and Disney. Boom. Here we go, box 1. Joe Royer. Cincinnati. Oh, where are these numbered? There they are. It's 99 there. Sellers. Andrews. Gunnar Stockton. Hunter. Isaiah Hunter. Nebraska. On the green. 80 of 99. Nebraska have their own spot? They do. TFAF has Nebraska. Carson Beck. Nussmeier. Chris Brazzell to 325. Solid one there. Good player. Green, we got Ray. Another one to 99 for Ole Miss. Turner, Minnesota. Wisner. Zena. Anthony Hill to 350 for Texas. Concepcion. Paul. Kevin Jennings. SMU. Stewart. Childs. And Coy Parrish. Blue. 39 of 150 for the Gophers. KP's cards. And Ketron Allen. There's our Mendoza. Sleeve up our Mendoza. $314 of 350. Anthony Hill Jr. Texas was a late buy. Mudjive. 28 of 99. What's his first name? Traylon Ray. Ole Miss. First names are hard to read on this. The fronts of these cards. Ole Miss is Alund. Brazzell, Tennessee. 188 of 325. Tennessee's Jay Henderson. And Royer for Cincinnati is out of 99. 6 of 99. Cincinnati is Herber. Box 2. Go, Bo, go. Bo knows. Bowman Chrome U. Box 2. Barnett. Sam Levitt. I think he got hurt. I think he's going to miss this week. Isner Moore Jr. D.T. Sheffield, Rutgers. Rutgers is not their own spot. So that's going to be Big Ten unassigned, going to Frank. Morton. Iowa State. Carson Hansen. Iowa State going to Chris Grimm. To the 351 that came off. Keep our greens up for now. Stockton. Hill. Altmaier. To 275, D'Angelo Pons, Indiana. Simmons, Shimmer, unnumbered for Texas. Porter, Ohio State. Tracy for the Gophers. Trey White to 75, San Diego State. Marcel Reed. Frederic to 325, the U. Bo Perbula. Grayson James, Boston College. Diego Pavia. And that'll do it. One 167 of 325 on the Frederic. Miami is going to Miami. Coincidence? Probably not. 45 of 75 on the Trey White, San Diego State. Not their own spot. That's going to go to, should be others unassigned, I believe, on that one. .263 of 275 on the Ponds. Indiana, they have their own spot. I know that one. Huskies Forever. And Sam Levitt right away. Box 3. Corey Heim won the Craftsman Truck Series. Okay. Yeah, my air conditioner kicked off. Mateer, Salter, Great House, Reed, Caden Salter to 275, Colorado. Luke Weissong, Arizona. Arizona does not have their own spot. Big 12 unassigned. Tugboat, that one. Parrish, Douglas, Mikey Keene. Beebe to 225, Indiana. Minnesota, Parrish. Brown, Alabama. Parrish again. Jackson, Florida. Blue, Bishop for Tennessee to 150. Allen. Moss. Evans, Mississippi State. Dante Moore. Lemon. USC and Texas. DeAndre Moore for Texas. Texas going to Mud Jive. Mendoza. Bishop is 36 of 150 for Tennessee. Tennessee is Jay Henderson. $187 at 225. Lee Beebe Jr. Indiana. Indiana's Huskies forever. Caden Salter for Colorado. 186 of 275. I don't think Colorado has their own spot. They do not. Big 12 unassigned. Tugboat. Who was Big 12 unassigned already? Arizona, right? Three 3-1 Dodgers. Ooh, good game. Both teams pitched well tonight. It's down to 7 in basketball and 22 in Disney. Yeah. 2 breaks are full. 2 are open. And that's what I got for the night. Cameron, Baylor. Wilson, Utah. Zach Wilson's brother. Sam Levitt. Dante Moore. Oregon. Zabian Brown to 350 for Alabama. Madsen. Not backwards. Reggie Virgil. Texas Tech. These are cool Campus Star signatures. Texas Tech going to James Conn. Rocco Becht. Rutherford. Concepcion. Javion Thomas is to 150 for UCLA. Titus is our teasing up for tomorrow. Isaac Brown for Louisville to 150. Baugh. Kekahuna. Gibson to 150 for Texas. Jennings, SMU. Nussmeier. Udo. Arizona State. Carson Beck. Sewell, Iowa State, and Baylor. Bryson Washington, refractor auto. 62 of 299. Baylor going to Herbert. Mateer, and that'll do it for this box. 77 of 150. Gibson for Texas. Texas Mud Jive. No, I didn't take Texas off. I took Tennessee off. So I think I got a spot there yet. 67 of 150. Isaac Brown, Louisville. Louisville is North Side Notch. Thomas, 97 of 150, UCLA. UCLA does not have their own spots. That's going to be Big Ten unassigned. Going to Frank. They're up there with Rutgers, right? And Brown. 199 of 350 for Alabama. Alabama is TFAF. Box 5. Douglas, Texas Tech. Simpson, Salter. Haynes King, yellow to 350. Georgia Tech. Kind of a color match. Stewart, South Carolina. Maryland for SMU to 99. Concepcion to 150, Texas A&M. Keene. Weissong. Underwood. Lemon, USC. Jennings, SMU. Williams for Kansas. Northwestern, Preston Stone. 35 of 150. Northwestern does not have their own spot. They are Big Ten unassigned. Going to Frank. Aguilar. Stockton. Grayson James. Boston College. Boston College does not have their own spot. So that's ACC unassigned. Going to Herber. Frazier. Lewis. Sellers. And Braden Locke to 225, Arizona. Former Badger QB. Big 12 unassigned on that one, Tugboat. KC Concepcion, 84 of 150 for Texas A&M. Going to Case. What's Maryland's first name? RJ Maryland. SMU. Going to MJ Erickson. 33 of 99. Yeah, nice Haynes King. 250 of 350 on the Haynes King for Georgia Tech. Got Georgia Tech in this one. Sky's got Georgia Tech. Love me some Haynes King. Box 6. Oh, basketball is full. I'm actually going to, after this box, I'm going to put Disney on sale. It's been stuck at 22 for a while. Let's give that one a little jolt and see if we can get that full tonight too. 6. Mikey Keene for Michigan. Michigan going to Andrew James. Carson Beck. Moulton. Avery Johnson. Hardy to 350. Missouri. Stewart, South Carolina to 350. Baugh. Gibson, Texas. Jennings. Stowers. Bowen, Oklahoma. Moore, Gauze, North Carolina. And Ohio State. Peoples. James Peoples for Ohio State. Ohio State going to Easy B Fields. Avery Johnson. Haynes, Clemson. Pena, Penn State. Levitt, Muhammad. Ian Strong to 275, Rutgers. And Acropolis on the back. 175 to 275 on the Ian Strong. Big 10 unassigned going to Frank. 166 of 350. Dylan Stewart, South Carolina. Going to Huskies forever. And Ahmad Hardy. 306 of 350. Missouri. Going to TFAF. Missouri loves company. That's what I've heard. All right, I'm going to take a couple seconds here. We're going to put Disney on sale. And then we'll conclude the second half here. All right, so we're back. We're ready to go. Second half. Let's get a drink first, shall we? need something a little low. We've had one card under 99. Hopefully we can do better than that in the second half. Box 7. Maryland, SMU. Wisner, Texas. Bowman for Penn State. Barnes, Oklahoma. Vinny Anthony to 350, Wisconsin. Moore. Lowe to 99, Oregon. Mateer. Pavia. Yeah. Taffy, Texas. Jennings. Dean's List. Garrett Nussmeier. These must be a little SP, huh? First one I've seen so far. Dean's List. What are they? 1 in 233. Okay, it's not bad. LSU. Bayou Bengals. Going to Dave Stevens. Come knock off Reggie Virgil. Taylor. Frazier, Georgia. Mateer. Craver, Texas A&M. Trevor Pena. Penn State. Nice color match for Penn State. 23 of 150. Penn State is going to Dustin. What do we want to knock off here? Got some color quarterbacks. Let's go Baylor. Perbula. There's some color. Ethan Vasco, Liberty. 3 of 5. Liberty is, his jersey says Conference USA. Are they still Conference USA? Conference USA, still there. So that's going to be all other. Other unassigned going to be DOS. Yeah, we'll leave the Nussmeier up there. We'll take Big 12 off. Baugh. Rocco Becht. And one more color here at the end. It's because I took Baylor off the stand. 236 of 350 on the Washington. Baylor's Herber. Grab the Bryce Underwood. There's more. Just grab some bigger names when I see them a little bit. Pavia. Justice Lowe is 9 of 99 for Oregon. Oregon is Ducks. And Vinny Anthony is the Badgers, 321 of 350. Tugboat. It's tough to be a Wisconsin receiver when the quarterback only completes like 3 passes a game. Kind of hinders your stats a little bit. This is box 8. Oop, that pack didn't open. There we go. Bond. Boston College. Just move to the inside, huh? 50? 50 gold shimmer. It's hard to read. Stockton. Avery Johnson. Russell, Arkansas. Virgin Morgan, 275, Boise State. Miller Moss. Miller to 99, Colorado. Mateer. Hankerson. Gunnar Stockton, Path to Glory to 99 on the green. Wisner. Ty Simpson. Peoples, Ohio State. Stewart. Sheffield for Rutgers. Miller Moss. 16 of 99 for Louisville. Louisville, North Side Notch. There's Miller Moss. Former USC quarterback. Take off Texas. Frazier. Aiden Mizell. $9/299, Florida. Yes, Pokemon is up next. Florida going to Chris Grimm. Mikey Keene. Vasco. Underwood. And Max Clare. 21/99. Ohio State. Ohio State is Easy B Fields. Gunnar Stockton for Georgia, 85/99. Georgia's TFAF. Don't put Stockton up there. Yeah. Miller for Colorado. Colorado is Big 12 unassigned. Morgan is 223/275. Boise State is going to be all other. Gunnar Stockton. And Bond. Lewis Bond, 29/50. I think we declared Boston College as ACC all other. Herber. Four boxes left. Yep, basketball is full. Disney, the only thing that's open yet. Everything else we got going. Yeah, that's what I like to hear, Connor. Positivity. I got it filled on Wednesday. Douglas, Texas Tech. Sorsby, Cincinnati. Pavia, Hoover. Jadarian Price to 350, Notre Dame. Mateer. Xavier Brown, Virginia. Virginia does not have their own spot. ACC unassigned. Herber. Luke Altmaier, Illinois, to 350. Sellers. Luke Reynolds, Penn State, Stockton. Walker, Oregon State. Jennings, Clarkson, UCLA. Darian Mensah, Duke. Duke going to Hyped Ripper, former Tulane quarterback, Darian Mensah. Sam Levitt. Baugh. Jennings. Washington, Baylor. Aguilar. And Kenny Johnson, Pitt. 232 of 325. You don't know Ethan Vasco from Liberty? Come on. Jeez. Bizzle, thought you were a fan. Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is going to be ACC unassigned. Herbert. Altmaier, 110 of 350, Illinois. Herbert. 208 of 350. Jadarian Price, Notre Dame. Who's got Notre Dame? I haven't said them yet in this one. Notre Dame is R.A. Burgard. Nice Price. And Pavia. Three boxes left. Gonna be a little late for Pokemon, huh? And basketball. I don't think I changed the time in basketball. I think basketball says 10 o'clock. Uyagalele, Oregon. Oregon is Ducks. Matayo is his first name. Uyagalele. Moore Jr. Roberts, BYU. Mateer. L.J. Martin. 8 of 10, BYU. The black. BYU is Herber. Yeah, 8 of 10. Sharp looking card. Eli Holstein. Pitts. Vezina. Reed. Simpson. South Carolina. Harbor. Nick Harbor? Nick Harbor, South Carolina. South Carolina is Huskies Forever. They're doing a Cars 4? I didn't realize there was a Cars 3. Haynes King. I didn't know there was a Cars 2. Mendoza. Bryce Underwood refractor. Wilcox to 150. Kentucky. Carson Beck. Avery Johnson to 150. Kansas State. Kevin Jennings. Drake Lindsley. Minnesota. Katron Allen. Cropless, Avery Johnson. Lindsay to 50 from Minnesota. Minnesota going to KP's Cards. And Andrus, Texas. $65 of 150 going to Kansas State. Z Blitzen. Well, I'll keep discounting. It's not on discount very much. It's not scheduled for over an hour yet. And actually, with how far I'm behind, it won't break anyways, no matter what, until like midnight at this point. So we got time. I'll discount some more. And worst comes to worst, we don't fill it tonight. Tom will come in tomorrow morning and break it. 6 of 150, Wilcox, Kentucky. Kentucky's going to be SEC unassigned. Chris Grimm. Bryce Underwood, refractor from Michigan. Michigan is Andrew James. And a little Mendoza. We got 2 boxes left. So many packs. All these 4-card packs. Come on. He won't want to come in on a Saturday, but he would very much enjoy breaking Disney. Virgin Morgan to 50. Gold, Boise State. Harris, Boston College. Ty Simpson, Joe Labas. Braden Lott to 275. Arizona. Mendoza. Stewart. Robinson to 325. Auburn. Mikey Keene. Whit Weeks. Diego Pavia, 40 of 150. Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt going to Huskies forever. Nice Pavia. Yeah, I'm going to knock off the Pena on the side there. Underwood. Yes, there's been Ole Miss cards. Guaranteed. Gunnar Stockton. Angeli, Syracuse. Diego Pavia. Urlacher. Ooh. How about Lenora Sellers? Refractor auto. South Carolina. 256 of 299 on the Sellers. South Carolina. Huskies forever. I think is that a third South Carolina auto? There we go. I knew there was something over here. Yeah, put that in the mitt. Nice Sellers. John Mateer. And Jacoby Jackson, Florida, Campus Star Signatures. Florida. Florida going to Chris Grimm. Nate Frazier. Simmons. Lenora Sellers. 325, Matt Jones. And Sellers there, too. $31 of 325, Southern Miss. Southern Miss is not their own spot. They in the American now? Might be. Sellers, Pavia, Underwood. 64 of 325. Darrell Robinson. Auburn. Auburn going to 23. Uh, 175 of 275. Braden Locke. It's Big 12 unassigned. And Big 12 unassigned is Tugboat. This one is 11 of 50 on the Boise State. Boise State's unassigned. That's going to go to the All Others Speedos. Last box up. Last box, Mojo time. I got one break left open. Got 19 left in Disney. And there it is. Yep. Titus has dropped basketball for tomorrow. Hobby full case. 30 spots left. That just dropped minutes ago. Here we go. Wisner, Texas. Sanders, SC. Avery Johnson, Eakin, Texas Tech. And Avery Johnson. Nice. Avery Johnson refractor auto. 92 of 299. Kansas State. Kansas State going to Z Blitzen. What else did we have for with another Avery Johnson, didn't we? We had something, didn't we? There he is. Knew it. Miller Moss. And Ole Miss. Gold, 11 of 50. Traylon Ray. Ole Miss going to A. Lund. Right on cue. You hit other stuff too. I just don't remember what it was. And there's a recap coming up in about 2 minutes. So you're going to find out everything you hit. But you need to hit another one. I know I said your name earlier. Nice. Let's, yeah, we'll let him hang out on the side here. Katron Allen. Carson Beck. John Mateer. To 350. It's Hansen, right? Carson Hansen. Iowa State. We got Claire. Shimmer for Ohio State. Ray for Maryland. Baugh. Kelly. Justin Marshall of 350. Colorado State. Stewart. Dante Moore to 99. Oregon. Carson Beck. Emmett Brown, Coastal Carolina. Garrett Nussmeier. And that will be the break. Uh, 86 of 99, the Dante Moore. Oregon, going to Ducks. 238 of 350, Colorado State. Justin Marshall. Colorado State is going to be others unassigned, I believe. Bo Doss. Bo is showing up very late. And 284 of 350, Hansen, Iowa State. Iowa State is Chris Grimm. All right. I'll do some cleaning up here, and we'll do a recap. guys, I sleeved up some stuff I saw here and there. Nothing extensive, but Mendoza, Underwood, Pavia, Sellers, a couple of these guys. Mendoza, Sam Levitt. Actually, let's top load that one. Sam Levitt, Arizona State. We did get Underwood refractor for Michigan and Gunnar Stockton on the checkerboard for Georgia. To 350, Hansen, Iowa State, Marshall, Colorado State, Price, Notre Dame, Altmaier, Illinois, Hill, Texas, Anthony, Wisconsin, Washington, Baylor, Hardy is Missouri, King, Georgia Tech, and Brown, Alabama. To 325, Robinson, Auburn, Jones, Southern Miss, Johnson, Pitt, Brazil, Tennessee, Frederic, Miami. To 275, Locke, Arizona, Strong, Rutgers, Virgin Morgan, Boise State, Salter, Colorado, and Pons, Indiana. To 225, Locke, Arizona, and BB Jr., Indiana. To 150, Thomas, UCLA, Wilcox, Kentucky, Gibson, Texas, Concepcion, Texas A&M, Brown, Louisville, and Bishop, Tennessee. To 99, Moore, Oregon, Miller, Colorado, Stockton, Georgia, Clare, Ohio State, Lowe, Oregon, Maryland, SMU, Ray, Ole Miss, Royer, Cincinnati. To 75, White for San Diego State, Virgin Morgan to 50 for Boise State, Bond to 50 for Boston College, and out of 10, LJ Martin for BYU. Autographs not on the stands. Start with base ones. Jackson, Florida, Sheffield, Rutgers, Uyangalele. So close. Now I'm going to screw it up if I try to say it again. Mensa, Duke, Brown, Virginia, Moore, Texas, Wysong, Arizona, Virgil, Texas Tech, Peoples, Ohio State, Keene, Michigan, James, Boston College, and Hansen, Iowa State. Uyunglele. I want to put too many lalays in there. Lalays. Refractor, Mizell for Florida, and Washington for Baylor. Blue, Stone, Northwestern, Pena, Penn State, and Hunter to 99 for Nebraska. On the stands, we got Traylon Ray for Ole Miss to 50. Ole Miss going to A. Lund. We got Diego Pavia, 40 of 150 for Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's Huskies forever. Garrett Nussmeier on the SP Dean's list for LSU. LSU is Dave Stevens. We hit Avery Johnson to 150. Avery Johnson auto to 299 for Kansas State, going to Z Blitzen. Minnesota, we got Lindsey to 50 and Parrish to 150. Minnesota, going to KP's Cards. Miller Moss, 16 out of 99 for Louisville, going to Northside Notch. 3 of 5, Ethan Vasco, Liberty. Liberty's me others unassigned, going to B. Doss. And then in the mix, we got Stewart to 350. Got Harbor Auto and Sellers, 256 of 299 for South Carolina, going to Huskies forever. That's it for me on this one. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Pokemon is already full and waiting for me. Actually, I think basketball's full and waiting for me as well. My name is Jay. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for filling it up. Really appreciate it. We'll talk again in just a couple minutes.